So I'm often accused of wearing rose-colored glasses, and it's sometimes, to be honest with you, something I'm proud of. Whether it's seeing the best in people, even the best in our country, and I don't think I want to change that. It doesn't mean I'm unrealistic about the problems that we have out there. In fact, I've been talking about so many things that they talk about on the campaign trail for many, many years. And it's easy for people to say that one day this market's going to crash. Of course it will crash. And you know what? Then it will come back. So while we wait for that fateful day, there could be a new trend that takes the stock market even higher. So for all you guys out there, hey, who want it to crash, who think it's going to crash tomorrow, that just means a bigger bubble to pop. But I'm looking at the great bond rotation. Now, it's been promised for ever since it started, a great recession, and it might finally be here. Today, the S&P 500 and NASDAQ, they've reached all-time highs, while the 10-year yield popped. It's coming off a double bottom. It's got a long way to go, but maybe we're starting to see that rotation into equities. By the way, that rotation itself is happening because think about today's session. The strongest session of the year was the weakest session today, and the weakest session, sector of the year, was the strongest. I'm talking about financials, up almost 2% today. They're still down for the year, while utilities, that was the only sector in the red, and it's, of course, well ahead of the pack. I think it's time, if you're in these utilities, to think about ringing the register in some of those names. Now, it's higher than average risk, but on Monday, take a look at Shake Shack. Look at that chart. I think the next leg up could be huge. Also could have a short squeeze. Also, guys, you don't want to miss Fox Business's news show, Wall Street Week. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. A special guest tonight is Bob Dahl, Nuveen Asset Management's Chief Economic Strategist.
So if you look at the head-to-head polls that have been around for a bunch of months now, when Hillary Clinton moves up in the polls, the market goes up, and when Trump moves up in the polls, the markets go down. I think what the market's saying is we may or may not like Hillary Clinton, but at least we know what she is. And I am, as the market, like certainty. I don't like uncertainty. With Donald Trump, there's just so much uncertainty. Is he really going to do a trade war with China and Mexico, et cetera, et cetera?
That's tonight, 8:30 p.m. right here on Fox Business.